Former Gold Rush star Todd Hoffman exposes the series, I's new mining show, and issues Rick Ness warning. Todd Hoffman, former star of Gold Rush, has shared a candid and heartfelt update about his future in mining, television, and his faith-driven mission. Now free from his long-standing contract with Discovery Channel, Hoffman is exploring uncharted territory, aiming to develop a new TV series that blends raw truth, mining action, and his Christian values. Reflecting on his time on Gold Rush, Hoffman acknowledged the challenges of working within the constraints of network storytelling. In Gold Rush, people ask if it's 100% true. No, it isn't, he admitted in a Facebook post. There's an element of drama and spice to connect the dots into a story. That's the nature of the beast. Sign up for our newsletter, get updates on the latest posts and more from monsters and critics straight to your inbox. By submitting your information, you agree to our T&CS and privacy policy. Despite this, Hoffman expressed gratitude for the opportunities the show afforded him, including providing jobs and showcasing the realities of gold mining. Hoffman praised his former castmates Tony Beets, Parker Schnebel, and Rick Ness, even calling out for Discovery to support Rick, who has publicly struggled with personal issues, including substance abuse and the recent loss of his mother. I hope Discovery does the right thing and makes sure Rick has been taken care of properly. He's had substance abuse issues, those just don't go away, it's a lifelong process, and Discovery has an obligation, Hoffman urged. Drawing on his experience running a rehab center, Hoffman emphasized the importance of care and accountability for those facing such challenges. Now, Hoffman's focus is on a bold new venture, a faith-centered mining show with his own production company. The series promises to delve deeper into the realities of gold mining, free from the dramatization often seen in traditional TV. I'm considering shooting a show that has action and drama, but it will be just the drama that happens, he explained. The gold and the daily decisions and the costs of mining can be exposed better. Hoffman envisions a hybrid project, blending his mining expertise with his Christian faith to inspire viewers and promote reconciliation. This story will be told by a group of miners in the Yukon. You can't take the gold with you, he said about the spiritual message behind the show. With his wash plant already trucked into Dawson City and partnerships forming, Hoffman is actively seeking investors and prayer support for what he calls a kingdom project. While Hoffman acknowledges the risks of going independent, he's optimistic about the potential impact of his vision. Streaming platforms are just getting monstrous, he said, hinting that his new show, Mine Boss, could surpass Gold Rush in popularity. For Hoffman, the mission is clear. I'm going mining either way. Not filming it would be a shame. The project's unique angle, combining raw mining action with Christian values, has already attracted interest, and Hoffman is eager to connect with potential collaborators. We pray and we trust in the Lord. There will be fighting at times, and hopefully, forgiveness and reconciliation, he shared. As Hoffman prepares to launch this venture, he remains steadfast in his faith and commitment to transparency. I don't really like fame, he admitted, but I'm open to what the Lord has for me. For those interested in joining Hoffman's mission, he's opened the door for partnerships and discussions, with plans to film and distribute the show globally. Whether or not the cameras roll, one thing is certain: Todd Hoffman's journey is far from over. Gold Rush airs Fridays at 8/7 on Discovery Channel and is available for streaming in its entirety on Max. In the high-stakes world of gold mining, few names have become as synonymous with the grind of finding gold as Todd Hoffman. Having spent several seasons on the hit Discovery Channel series Gold Rush, Todd's journey has been one of both triumph and struggle. His time on the show, which began in 2010, made him a household name among fans of mining documentaries and reality TV enthusiasts. However, after many years in the spotlight and several seasons of facing difficult odds in the wild Alaskan wilderness, Todd Hoffman made the decision to part ways with Gold Rush. While some fans might have thought that Todd would fade into the background after his departure, he's far from done with the mining business. In fact, he's preparing for a new chapter in his career, one that promises to shake up the world of gold mining reality TV once again. Todd has been vocal about his dissatisfaction with his time on Gold Rush, sharing some behind-the-scenes details of what really went on, and he's also issued a warning to his former colleague, Rick Ness. With a new mining show in the works, Todd is determined to show the world that he's more than just the skilled miner who's ready to make a comeback. The fallout with Gold Rush. Todd Hoffman's departure from Gold Rush wasn't sudden or without tension. Over the years, fans saw Todd struggle with the complexities of managing large mining operations in harsh conditions. His team, including his father Jack Hoffman and the crew members he assembled, often faced more than just technical challenges. They also battled the extreme realities of the business, financial pressures, logistical nightmares, and the toll it took on personal relationships. In recent interviews, Todd has been open about the difficulties he faced behind the scenes. It was a different world behind the camera, he says, noting that the pressures of maintaining a TV-worthy story often overshadowed the real-life challenges of gold mining. Todd expressed that he didn't feel that Gold Rush always represented him accurately. As he spent more years on the show, he realized that the producers were more interested in generating drama and conflict than portraying the true grit of mining. It was more about what made for good television rather than telling the real story of what we were doing, he revealed. Despite the show's success, Todd was frustrated by the way his personal and professional journey was portrayed. He felt like his leadership was often undermined, and his team's efforts didn't get the credit they deserved. This sense of dissatisfaction built up over time, eventually leading to his decision to leave the series. I was done with being just a part of the show, Todd admits. It wasn't fulfilling anymore. I was ready to move on to something that truly reflected who I am and what I stand for. A new mining show on the horizon. After leaving Gold Rush, Todd Hoffman wasted no time in looking for a new way to share his passion for mining with the world. He's always been a visionary, and he's determined to bring a more authentic approach to the genre of mining reality shows. According to sources close to the former Gold Rush star, Todd is already working on a new mining series that will focus not just on the struggle to find gold, but also on the people involved in the mining community and the personal sacrifices made by those who choose this difficult and often dangerous lifestyle. The new series is set to take a deeper, more nuanced look at the reality of gold mining, with an emphasis on the human side of the operation. Rather than just chasing after gold, the show will also highlight the emotional and psychological toll that the work takes on miners. Todd hopes to bring a more balanced and realistic view of the mining world, one that shows the highs and lows of the profession without sensationalizing or oversimplifying the challenges. I want people to see what it really takes to be a miner, Todd explains. It's not all about the gold. It's about the people, the sacrifices, and the grit it takes to keep going when everything is stacked against you. I want to share that side of the story. The show is still in the development phase, and details remain scarce, but Todd's vision is clear. He hopes to offer a more grounded, real-life portrayal of mining that focuses on the camaraderie and struggles of the miners themselves. In contrast to Gold Rush, which often focused on the drama within the team, Todd's new series promises to shift the spotlight onto the unsung heroes of the industry, the workers who risk their lives every day to dig for gold. I've always been about the people, Todd says. I want to bring a team together that shares that vision. It's not just about finding gold. It's about how we find it and how we grow as a team while doing it. A warning to Rick Ness. Todd Hoffman's departure from Gold Rush was largely his decision. It's clear that the show has left a lasting impact on him. And when it comes to his former colleague, Rick Ness, Todd has some words of caution. Over the years, Rick Ness had become one of the standout figures on Gold Rush, gaining a devoted following thanks to his work ethic and determination. However, in the years since Todd left, Rick has been one of the show's more prominent miners, and it's no secret that his relationship with the producers and his fellow miners has had its share of ups and downs. Todd has not been shy about sharing his thoughts on Rick's journey. Rick is a good guy, but he's in for a rude awakening, Todd warns. He's been on top, but there's a lot more to running a successful mining operation than just showing up and getting your hands dirty. It takes more than grit. It takes a strong leader and the ability to manage the chaos that comes with this business. While Todd's comments may seem critical, he's not entirely dismissing Rick's abilities. In fact, Todd has acknowledged that Rick has the potential to be a great miner. However, he's also pointed out the complexities of the job that go beyond the physical labor of digging for gold. Leadership, he says, is a quality that cannot be underestimated.